Hey everyone, welcome to Judy's thrilling adventure. Today she's embarking on a whimsical journey in her super tiny apartment. With lions, tigers, and polar bears around, little Judy stood out like a sore thumb next to the boss, the massive water buffalo. As soon as she stepped into the apartment, it felt like she was teleported to another dimension. Everything was so surreal. Chief was as tall as a mini mountain, and Judy had to start organizing her great missions. Recently, there's been a string of animal disappearances in town. Truly a case of monsters. Judy felt a bit overlooked due to height, stuck being a traffic cop, riding a hilarious tricycle. What if Judy wasn't having it, declaring just 100 tickets. Watch me crush that goal. Then she spotted a sneaky fox slipping into an ice cream shop. Things were definitely getting fishy. The shop owner clearly had a bias against food animals like foxes, refusing to sell ice cream. Seeing the little fox so pitiful, Judy channeled her inner cop and spent $15 on an ice cream for the fox. Doing a good deed, Judy felt on top of the world and was pumped to start slapping on those tickets. But then she saw that little fox again, turning the ice cream into sugary water, a real little entrepreneur. This fox was a business genius, teaching little hamsters how to make DIY popsicles. Subtitles: the fox ended up making a substantial profit, and Judy realized she had been duped. It was time to catch that cunning little fox. With plenty of evidence, Judy listed the fox crimes. It was classic Judge Bout in action. "You're gonna school me? Sorry, I'm no Foster. Don't brush me off. The sticks for these popsicles are made from rosewood, totally legit. Judy, not bad. While slapping tickets isn't ideal, hey, you might get a promotion at the precinct." Judy felt her first day on the job was a total disaster, nothing like she fantasized. Subtitles: she hoped that tomorrow would bring improvement, yet it turned out to be even worse the next day, leaving Judy in a gloomy mood. Subtitle: she originally wanted to be a hero who catches bad guys, but unexpectedly she ended up being regarded as a thorn in the side by the citizens. What a true tragedy. Suddenly, an opportunity came. A weasel grabbed goods. Judy chased. Subtitles: she followed the weasel into the zoo, where the animals were so enormous that they left her utterly astounded. The weasel tore through, wrecking several little houses. What a mess. Caption: the weasel was fleeing farther and farther away, yet Judy, the brand new police officer, had no intention of letting it go easily. As the donut hurtled towards them, Judy swooped in just in time to save the mouse. Dragging the weasel back to the precinct, Judy proudly declared, "I got a criminal." But the chief was extremely furious, lecturing her earnestly like he was feeding it onions. Suddenly, a frantic monster husband rushed in, begging the chief to help find his missing partner. When the deputy mayor learned that Judy had accepted the case, he was nearly beside himself with excitement and began to shower her with praise. Lucky for Judy, the chief had to relent, giving her 2 days to crack the case. As soon as Judy started to immerse herself in her work, she found out that the clues had been there all along. However, this case was truly turning out to be quite a troublesome one. She meticulously traced back the water tower's disappearance, realizing a fox had been present. This sparked the detective spirit within her, and as expected, Judy managed to find the fox again. That fox was something else, clocking in daily for cash. Judy pulled out a picture of the water tower, and the fox was as reluctant as a kid at bedtime. "Looks like it's time to pay taxes. No escaping the law." Judy shouted. I could handle you easily, but you better cooperate. Judy started laying down the law. The fox was left with no choice but to fess up. Yep, it had encountered the water tower. It mentioned having been to a wellness center with a health-conscious creature. Subtitles aligned for Yakat reception. Judy thought, what a weird place. They sought out the yoga teacher at the water tower, specifically asking if she remembered this particular client. The teacher thought for a moment and replied, she hasn't come here for 2 weeks. She wore this wild green jacket and some flashy pants, remember that? When she walked out, she climbed into a classic silver sedan. That car really needs a tune-up. The third cylinder acts like it's yawning. The license plate read 2090 HD3. Judy, don't forget that. Thank you so much. This is a key piece of info, futile I hope I can remember like an elephant. With this, it'll be a piece of cake, but I still need the fox to take me to the DMV.